Hello. This is my official doodle corner. This is where I just doodle because it's been a long time since I've really doodled, I guess you could say. Okay. Like, does anyone else just get stuck in this like place where I don't know, you prioritize all like the things that you have to do, like in terms of like work or studying or like or I don't know, sleeping, and then you like don't do a lot of things that are just for yourself, and then you are realizing, well, why do I kind of feel shitty if I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing? For me, that's drawing. Like when I don't draw for a long time, I definitely feel a little weird, and that's when I just do that. I tend to do that sometimes, where I'll just like get in this big like work mode because I'm in school and I have a job, and then I also would like to have a social life, but I apparently don't know how to juggle all these things and draw at the same time. So this one's just like a free. I don't want this to be anything serious. I genuinely just want to draw, just to draw. Because the other day I was trying to like reteach myself how to do Toon Boom, and I was just like having fun making like weird creations. I remember just like I was just playing with the fill feature, and I was like, oh, look at that, I could just make like a head, and that could be fun. We're gonna talk about things that I hate. When I think of things that I hate, a lot, I think of people. That's the first thing I thought of. Rude people.
We both hate mean people.
Who likes mean people?
Well, we don't like mean people, so there you go.
Neither do I.
When y'all people are rude, you could have a bad day. I don't care. You were mean to me when I wasn't mean to you. They don't want to give you the time of day for anything. They just assume you're always in the wrong. Not like, oh, I'm not human. Not a human like you. I'm not trying to figure out life along with you. No, you're just like, nah, I don't want to give you any of my time. That's what they say. What else do I hate? I hate when anybody touches my feet. It's gross when you touch my feet. It's just weird. Like, don't do it. Don't touch my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks weird. Made like 2 really weird stories. If you come at me with your grubby little hands, okay, and try to touch my feet, I think I'm gonna kill you. Looks like a monster, like a foot monster now. Feet touching. It makes me uncomfortable. Never liked this since I was a little kid. I never liked it. Never. Don't do that. I'm already getting spooked just thinking about it. The cold will get me. So I like warm things, I guess, so much because I just hate the cold. What else do I not like? What do I hate? I hate crowds. Too many people. It's too many. And they never lighten up. You can't do anything when you're by a crowd. No one gives a shit if you're like there or not, because everyone's got their own thing to do, right? A crowd, very rarely are crowds ever looked at like nice. Being there, sweating. Yeah, no, crowds will do it for me. I just get so uncomfortable. I hate this. I feel like I should deal with these better, but I don't. So that is definitely coming from a place of hating it a lot. But I hate misunderstandings. When people misunderstand me too many times, definitely will get me a little upset. What else do I? Oh. Even my room is messy. I hate a mess. In general, I don't like messes. Like genuinely, I'll try to clean it up like I'm super fast. What's something I just can't stand to see? I don't think anyone likes it. There's a bit of a condescension to it. Don't like it. Got one. Here's the left fielder. I have no idea how to spell these kinds of pants. Like, even the word, I don't even feel like they tried to make it sound cool. Fuck that. Ugh. Like, there's so many better other... Like, literally there are better options. There's a reason why they make prisoners wear them. They're just that ugly. Ooh. Russian. Okay, that's fine. Just don't even put the G. Make my point even clearer. Just flying through. Russian. Oh, I know. Not only do I not like them, I don't even like talking about them because they're awful. Like, sometimes Johnny will tell me the premise of some of the movies he watches, and I don't get it. Like, I truly don't understand why any human being would choose to want to feel like they're a part of that. There's such an immersive aspect to horror films. What's weird is that this doesn't really apply to video games. Never felt this way about some of the scarier games I played. Definitely have felt this way about horror films, where I'm just like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see it happen. I don't want to see... I don't know. I just don't like it in my movies. Like, very rare do I like... I don't hate all of them, especially if they're kind of more like suspenseful kind of type movies. Like, action, suspense. It's not even the gore that gets me. I just don't like this fucking genre of horror. Like, genuinely can go my whole life without watching scary movies. I'll be fine. I'll live with myself. But that's never gonna happen because Johnny loves horror films, so I'm fucked. I'm trying to think of anything else that I hate. I don't think there's a food that I hate. I think there's foods that I don't like, but I don't think there's anything that I hate. Oh, I got one. I hate liquid meds because I've always preferred I always preferred taking pills. Like, ever since I was a kid, I was like, this is way easier, just swallow a pill instead of having to deal with the awful taste of liquid medicine. And yeah, I just tried to... That was Pepto-Bismol. If you haven't seen the pink fluid before, it's gross. That was like the one that everyone had to drink as a kid when they were sick, and I never liked it. And I never liked that they even tried to flavor it. I think that made it worse. Like, a lot of times I associate the flavor of cherry with medicine now because it's just, I mean, how often they try to mask it with that like artificial flavor is awful. Got you. So I'm pretty much like I'm a pretty big animal lover for like the most part, and I this does extend to bugs to an extent. Like I really don't have a lot of beef with bugs. Oh sorry, this makes no sense. But one time when I was a little girl, I was hiking one day, and just like happened to look down on my legs, like happened to look down wearing shorts, and on my bare skin was this like I was small, but like in comparison to any other mantis I've seen, it was huge. It was absolutely like almost, I want to say like a good 8 inches like high mantis, just like like standing like horizontally off of my leg. So it's just like sticking out. Like if this was my leg, right? This is my leg. This is me walking, right? The mantis was like this, sticking out. Like just genuinely, like just so tall for my short little body that I screamed, and I like, you know, kicked it off. And it was like a short little scream. Like it wasn't anything big. I wasn't crying or anything. But like since then, I just like always had an issue. Like I don't want to like touch it. I like just got chills thinking about touching it. But other bugs, I don't got a problem. Like I'll get rid of the bugs and I'll let them go. But this one is just like the one where I'm just like, someone else take care of that. Someone else take care of that weird looking creature. I don't like it. I don't want to mess with them. It's just nasty. I'm trying to think of anything else I hate. I honestly think I got like the bulk of it. Like everything else that I hate, I feel like is pretty like human, right? Like everyone hates being sick for the most part. I definitely think that these are like things that I definitely know myself to hate a little bit strongly than other people. Like I definitely react negatively to all of these things. Some of them I think are pretty, like, I think to an extent no one likes a certain level of cold, right? But like I feel like my bar is just really low for, like, I have a very low cold threshold. Same thing with being told what to do. I feel like the moment someone tells me what to do, I'm just like, it's different being like asked what to do, like hey, can you do this for me, versus do this. It's just like, okay, great. This is me. This is the shit that I hate. I think I made a pretty good list for myself over here, if I don't mind saying so myself. If I had to say the one that I hate the most out of all of them, this is hard. I think it would be between, actually this is so fucking hard. Damn. I'll give like a first, second, and third place. Yeah, this is gonna be number 3. I'm gonna give that one because I work with kids and they can be kind of rude sometimes, and in general, like whenever you work with people, they can be rude. And for some reason, I can like throw away a lot of rude behavior. The times that I feel like I get really upset with like people are being rude to me is if I'm like really close to you, you start being rude, because then I'm just like, especially if I live with you. To be perfectly honest, I'm thinking of I'm just thinking of like if my parents are being rude to me. I think I can handle a lot more rudeness than I'm giving myself credit for, but I still don't like it. But I'm not as bothered by it to say like it's first. But when it does happen, when I do feel like people are being rude to me and it does get to me, that I'm done. Like I definitely think I get more mad about people being rude to me than like misunderstanding me and fucking touching my feet and shit. Like I'll just pop, like I just am in a bad mood. I'd have to like take a nap or something. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna put the number 2, rushing. Being rushed. This one's gonna take second. Because typically if I'm rushed, it's because nine times out, I would say 9 or 8 times out of 10, I'm the one who's rushing myself. And a lot of times I don't feel like I have a very good sense of like how much time things will take. So I'll like just rush myself very quick, like a lot, and then I just am like not in a good mood the other day because I had to rush myself in something that didn't necessarily have to be rushed. Like, especially because I will try to pile on a lot of tasks the same day when I could just kind of spread them out throughout the week. And then I just give myself this heart attack of a feeling. So yeah, that one's gonna get second. And first, and it's gonna sound maybe throw some people off. In first place, I'm gonna give it up to the being cold because I can't do any, like, I don't control the freaking weather. Like, this is something that is out of our control every damn time. And if I'm not prepared, like if I have to be outside in the cold, like I just stop talking. I straight up just stop talking. I can't do anything. It's like, it's essentially like the same reaction of when I'm really hungry, where I just like, I'm not gonna talk to anybody because I'm just freezing my ass off, and all I'm thinking about is like, when is the next time I'm gonna feel heat? And I will genuinely panic if I don't realize that it's cold. If I'm cold, I'll literally think I'm just having a panic attack. I'll be like, what's happening? No, I'm just cold. That's mainly what it is. I have to stay warm in order to be a happy person. It definitely ruins my mood 100% of the time, especially if I'm in the shower and the water gets cold. I'm done. I don't Wim Hof method shit. I'm not about that life. I want to be comfy, like things warm. And so yeah, I'd say that was my that'd be my top 3. That was fun. Look at that. Look at this adorable little cloud of shit I hate. Go away, Cloud. We don't want you. We don't want you here.
Get out of here, Dewey.
What are y'all doing in here?
We're smoking reefer. And you don't want no part of this shit.
You're smoking reefers?
Yeah, of course we are. Can't you smell it?
No, Sam. I can't.